Petit Blue, Ella and I by Kerry Hudson. A tear plops down and soaks into the soft white icing sugar sprinkled sponge. We're the best of friends right now, Ella and I. My time with Ella at the Petit Blue began with the end of a noughties affair with Dr. Atkins. I simply needed something sweeter than unromantic words like kurtosis. I toyed with visiting the Ducan, maybe enjoying something sapphic with Dr. Gillian, but my perfect rebound was a French cake shop with a powder puff interior and cakes like sex. Long, glossy, cream-filled eclairs, crisp, rippled mille-feuille that exploded on contact with teeth, languorous tarte au chocolat with just the hint of something sadistic underneath. And there in the window was the proposal I'd been waiting for all my life. Cake lover required. Apply within. Ella and I are sweet and salty. You need both for the best cakes, and it's the same for waitresses too. My job is to explain in explicit detail the rapture of each cake. I am soft, and women understand I enjoy forbidden pleasures too. But Ella, beautiful, skinny as a razor and just as cutting, slams the cake down with an arch eyebrow, warning of minutes on lips, inches on hips. Then the women stare between us, forks poised achingly between mouth and plate. A choice to make. I usually win. Did I mention our cakes are like sex? Life would have been perfect, but I couldn't help but covet Ella's hip bones, so sharp you could make chocolate shavings on them, and wished she wouldn't watch me so closely as I ate my morning patisserie. Even in my newfound contentment, it was trying to be next to her slim, surly perfection every day. I wanted us to be friends, but for that to happen, I needed to know she'd also stood naked at a mirror and begged God for a second chance. And I couldn't believe that. Until today. He was the pastry chef making our delivery. The roughness of Gordon, the cheeky twinkle of Jamie, the loose grin of Blanc, and he was carrying a tray of cakes. I had to admit, it was perfection.
Well, they said I'd be impressed by your eyes.
His gaze didn't stray above my collarbone. He was eyeing me in a way that suggested he'd be more dangerous to be around alone than a Black Forest gatto and a single fork, when Ella came from the kitchen. "Frankie, what are you doing here?"
"Delivery, Ella. I'm not here to see you, so don't get any ideas. Though I seem to remember you liking a delivery in the afternoon, if you know what I mean."
"Though you seem to forget all about that when I caught you doing the downward dog with that hemp-knickered yoga teacher."
"Oh, how many times, Ella? We was never steady. We had an arrangement."
"But I loved you. I ate your cakes when you said I had no bum." There, in the middle of the shop floor, stunning Ella, who looked like she had everything, bunched her bony fingers into her apron and cried like a small child. And that idiot turned to me and winked. I put my hand under his tray and pushed, until 20 rum barbers made a satisfying squelch against his smarmy face, then walked to Ella's side. Now we sit companionably as I feed her forkful after forkful of cloying, comforting Victoria sponge, and through a mouthful of jam, cream and crumbs, I hear the sweetest thing. "I wish I had your boobs." That's the thing. If it's perfection you're after, you might as well have your cake. And eat it too.